With only a couple of weeks before the start of the Edinburgh Fringe Festival 2025, I'm going to share with you some of my local knowledge, tips and tricks for surviving this year's Edinburgh Fringe Festival. I'm here at George Square. Now this place will open on the 1st of August 2025. But before that, the Edinburgh Food Festival kicks off on the 18th of July, then it's open to like the 27th, 28th, and then it'll close for a few days, and then it'll start on the 1st of August. There's also Bristol Square, you've got the Pleasance, you've got the Cowgate, you've also got the Royal Mile for all your street performances, which we are going to take a look around very, very soon. We're going to have a wee wander around, see what's happening as Edinburgh prepares for the Edinburgh Fringe Festival 2025. Work is well underway for the preparations of the Edinburgh Fringe Festival 2025. And as you can see, the guys are hard working, trying to get everything set up. All the food stalls and all the tents and all that will need to go up, and then you've got the underbelly, which is next door also, which is work is well underway. So we're here at Bristol Square. This is open just now. It actually opens weeks and weeks before the start of the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, and it's right next to the Gilded Balloon, which unfortunately is closed again this year. Last year it was closed. The barriers are still up, they're still doing construction. It's just unfortunate. What can you do? There was a lot of nice areas in there you could enjoy shows, and it opened a lot more space up, but it's still closed. What can you do? But this is a nice area. So if you're coming to Edinburgh, have a wee drink here. I'm not too sure this year's bar prices, but I will do a video on that very, very soon. However, it's a nice area to sit. As you can see, it's glorious sunshine today, but we're going to head to the Royal Mile, and that's where all the street performances take place. Now, my first tip I'm going to give you is about accommodation. Where should you stay when visiting Edinburgh during the festival? Well, it's a hard one to say, because if you've seen the prices that hotels are charging, it's absolutely ridiculous, scandalous how much money these places are costing to stay during the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. So I do recommend you stay outside the city. So you either stay in East Lothian, you stay in Glasgow, get the train through every day, you stay in Fife, drive in, park your car at the park and ride and get a bus. It's so expensive to stay in Edinburgh during this month, but it's even worse because Oasis play in August, which means there's more people going to come for the concert. They need a place to stay. Most of them won't be for Edinburgh, they'll be travelling from all around the world, and prices are basically triple. I mean, you're talking about a hotel that used to be 200 quid a night going up to £600 a night. How is that fair on local travellers and abroad travellers? It's not fair whatsoever, and a lot of people won't grumble about it because they're visiting during the busiest time of the year. However, I want people to visit this country, I want people to visit Edinburgh, and I'm not going to do that with prices skyrocketing. It's just unfair to everyone. So this corner has actually got the famous dog, Bobby. Everybody touches its nose. It's said that it gives you good luck, but it's not true. It really doesn't matter if you touch it or not. So I've bumped into a famous YouTuber, Robert. Hardly famous. How you doing, Robert?
All right, Mike.
Nice to meet you, mate. Thanks for coming to Edinburgh. You're visiting, obviously, this weekend.
Yeah. We're staying in Pennycup, and we're just coming to the city centre, and we've got a function tonight at Armidale tonight. So
absolutely fantastic. Now you have a YouTube channel as well.
I do, yeah.
What's your channel? Tell everybody.
It's called Wandering Windass. It's only new. It's not to this man's standards anywhere like near that.
He's doing so well, and your footage is incredible. What's the kind of footage you put out there for everybody?
Well, if you've heard of a YouTuber, I'm sure you have, it's called Yorkshire Lee. Some of it is similar to his. It's going out drinking, having a laugh, a few drinks and all that. But I'm also doing holiday vlogs and stuff like that. So just getting out and doing footage.
Yeah. And what do you think of Edinburgh today on this glorious day?
I didn't think. I thought I were in Spain. The weather is that
27 degrees just now, probably more. Yesterday it was even hotter.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it was so hot yesterday. I had the aircon in the house.
Although you don't get many bagpipe players in Spain.
No, you don't.
So that's when it kind of brings you're in Edinburgh.
We're on the grass market just now, and I've just bumped into him. We're just going to go for a wee drink. And you're here for a couple of days, obviously, because you're visiting family and you're going to an event. But what's your plans up to the next couple of weeks for your channel? Or?
Well, I've just been to Ibiza, so I've got them videos to edit and get out. There's a Dominican one coming out within the next few days.
Okay.
That one. Just I've got some stuff. I don't want to say what because it might
Keeping
spoil
that
it.
secret.
Yeah.
So
But
go over, give him a subscribe, say hello, and yeah, watch some of his stuff because it's really, really good. And you can also subscribe to Yorkshire Lee as well, but he's got loads of followers.
yeah, don't worry about him. He's
Don't
too,
worry
he's
about
too
him.
many. In fact, just
too many to
subscribe
send them
us.
to him. But it's all good fun, and I think we're going to go for a drink now, eh?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Do
Quench
you
the
know
thirst.
the prices of the bars?
Don't worry about that.
These two drinks were £13.15. Edinburgh is quite expensive for drink, and just be aware of that when you're visiting. Some places might do cheap drinks, maybe some deals and stuff like that, but majority of the city, it's very, very expensive to drink during the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. What do you think of the bar prices, mate?
Yeah, they are a little on the excessive side. A town centre back home would be about £4.50, £5 a pint normally. So but you're in Edinburgh. Yeah.
You're in
I think you
Edinburgh.
kind of expect it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not doubling prices by any stretch.
Not doubling, but I do think they do. Some of the places do put up their prices with food and drinks before the start of the festival because they know tourists are coming over here
How
to
busy
spend their
it's
money.
gonna be.
Yeah, so top tip: beware of the prices when you're drinking in Edinburgh.
Still
Cheers.
nice, though. Cheers.
Cheers. What the hell's going on here? Yorkshire Lee? What the hell is he doing in my manor? I did not give him permission to put that there. Lee, naughty, naughty, naughty. So when you do come to visit Edinburgh, what's your favourite part?
I do like the city centre. The only problem is when I come with our lass and kids,
Yeah.
they all and her sister, they all want to go shopping. So
Shopping.
They all go.
And it can get expensive for shopping.
Yeah,
That's probably the next tip. Beware of shopping prices because it does get expensive for shopping here in Edinburgh, especially the tourist hotspots where they're all selling the same thing.
However, I'm sure I've seen a recent video where it says, "What souvenirs can you buy for £20?"
Yeah, if you've not seen that video, go and check it out. You can buy things, but obviously the cheaper items, low quality, you can obviously buy more expensive stuff. If you're here on a budget, most people are here on a budget, you know what I mean, you want to save some money, and if it means saving money on buying cheaper souvenirs for your loved ones, then yeah, definitely enjoy the city, enjoy the free places to visit. We've got free museums. You can go in the cathedral for free as well, St Giles Cathedral. There's lots to do. There's a lot of free things in Edinburgh.
Yeah.
There's museums, there's a lot of things down the Royal Mile that you can visit for free. So that brings me to my next tip, and this tip is about donations. So we're on the Royal Mile just now. This is where all your street performances take place through all the artists that come here. Now, usually the last week in July, that's when they'll start coming out here unofficially, but then the month of August, they're more scripted basically. They've only got like 45 minutes to perform for you guys. So tipping, how much should you tip a performer here in Edinburgh? Well, I recommend £5. That's it. They'll say their show's worth £20 and you might want to tip £20. But if you're going to see multiple shows, it does add up. So £5, you see maybe 3 shows a day, that's £5 each person. That's what I recommend. These performers pay a lot of money to visit Edinburgh during the month of August. £7,000 on average it costs these people to come here. Show your appreciation. Tip nicely, tip professionally, don't skint yourself but enjoy yourself at the same time. You give what you can afford, but I recommend £5. So this brings me to my most important tip, and this is regarding service fees / tipping. Do you need to tip here in Edinburgh for service? Well, the answer to your question is no. We are not a tipping culture. However, when you receive a service like a restaurant where the food is brought out to you, the drinks are brought to you, then tip. Now, sometimes companies will tell you that they are putting on a service fee on your bill. Most of the time they don't tell you, and this is the problem. A lot of companies, like the Gilly do not tell you. I recently went there and it added 2.5% just for me ordering a beer. Now, they said it was in the menu and it was on the website. We're not going to look at that when we're just walking into a place. Second of all, it needs to be transparent. The Consumer Right Act are quite clear on this. It needs to be transparent. It needs to be visually out there for consumers to actually know what they're paying for. You have the right to know what you're paying for. They can't just add anything to your bill. So I would recommend, say can we get the service fee taken off if there's any service fee, and we'll give a cash tip for restaurants. Sometimes when you're in a bar and you're having 2 or 3 pints, you might want to say to the barman, get one for yourself. That's the phrase we use here in Scotland, get one for yourself. And that's showing appreciation. Normally they'll take £3 or £4 out your change and they'll stick it to the side and they'll keep that as a tip, a gratitude basically. So that's what I recommend. That is the number one thing I hate about Edinburgh just now, is this whole service fee thing. It's getting worse, to be fair, because a lot of companies are not disclosing it. And the people who fall for this are tourists. Tourists fall for these service fees because they're not looking at the bill. They're not, how can I say it? They're not understanding the rules when they visit here. They're used to paying, how can I say, tipping, especially Americans. They're used to paying 20% in their own country. So they see it as a discount. But the thing is, they're meant to tell you, and if you're comfortable paying that service fee, then you can decide if you pay it or not or get taken off. But I always recommend taking it off and giving a cash tip. There you go, buddy. You're welcome, buddy. Take care, buddy. Now that's how to tip street performers. That young laddie, absolutely fantastic. Now a couple of pound tip is all that's needed with the bagpipers. You know what I mean? £2-3, show your appreciation. Maybe listen to a couple of songs. It's a lot of effort. I couldn't do that. My lung capacity will never be able to blow in that whatsoever. So it's a lot of effort. Well done to that young laddie. Absolutely fantastic. Obviously, you'll see these throughout your day here in Edinburgh. There'll be lots of bagpipers spread around the city, and a couple of pound in each of them just shows your appreciation, and that's all they want, your appreciation, and you to enjoy the city centre as much as they're enjoying performing for you guys. Honestly, I am absolutely sweating today. It's like 30 degrees just now, honestly. And that's our next tip, by the way. That's my next tip. Weather. Let's talk about the weather. What do you need to prepare for when visiting Edinburgh during the Fringe Festival? Well, it's going to be sunny, but it also can rain. So mix clothing. Wear shorts, t-shirts in weather like this, but make sure you pack for rainy weather. Also trousers, raincoat, umbrella, stuff like that. You know what I mean? It will rain at some point. And yeah, that's all I can recommend. We're obviously a country that has a lot more rainfall than England, so just be prepared for rainy weather, dull weather. It's not always going to be days like this, but whatever you do, you'll still have a fantastic time. So this brings me to the end of the video, guys. I've had a fantastic day showing you about Edinburgh as Edinburgh prepares for the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. And thank you very much for coming along as well.
Thank you.
I mean, it's nice seeing you.
Yeah, you
It's
too,
nice having a wee walk about. And what do you think of Edinburgh in a whole?
Yeah, Edinburgh is amazing. Amazing city. Today has been absolutely boiling.
It's hot air. We're sweating.
It's worth coming. It's worth coming. Don't get me wrong, it can be busy. Prices can be a bit inflated, but as a city, it's an amazing city.
It definitely is. It definitely is. It's expensive, but an amazing city, and you'll have a fantastic time when coming here at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. I hope all my local tips can help during your planning of the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, but make sure you tune in to this guy's videos. He's got more videos coming your way.
Yeah. Wandering Windass.
I'll put his channel in the description below. You go and check it out. Go and give him a follow, a subscribe, and hit that thumbs up. And make sure you follow me as well. You know what I mean?
Of course. Yeah.
Follow me as well. But we're going to head. It's been a fantastic day. I think we're going to go for a beer. Eh?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? I think we're going to go for a beer. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Bye. Right, you paying or am I paying?
You can. You've got more subscribers.
Okay.